Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you. Please like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this and everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This will be past, present, or future. You or someone around you. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, check out the description below. And I'd be happy to assist you with doing so. Remember that tarot is just a tool. It's not the final rule, okay? You can relax. You can relax. It's a good idea to have an empty cup when you're on Lady Noble's channel and you really want to see what's up, okay? All right. Okay. First card that we have here is Horus Vengeance, okay? The falcon-headed god seeks justice and retribution for wrongdoing. The falcon-headed god seeks retribution and justice for wrongdoing. Collective, there is an energy present that wants you to witness and see retribution and justice being served on your behalf. Horus Vengeance is here. Okay, this is an Egyptian falcon-headed god. Okay, and so maybe you've been wronged in some kind of situation in your life. This could be from your childhood throughout your adulthood. This could be maybe when you were a teenager, maybe when you were in your tweens, maybe in your 20s. Doesn't matter what your age is, but there's a vengeance energy that is here, okay? And when I say vengeance, I'm speaking of someone possibly receiving their karma, okay? Maybe at one time or another in your life, you were, living out of your shadow side. Maybe you were experiencing things in your life that you weren't proud of. Maybe you were in a living situation that you weren't proud of, living with someone who was cruel to you, who was rude to you. And if you are a parent, maybe you experienced this with your child as well. And so we all have our own guardian angels. We all have our own spirit team. Even our children, they have their own guardian angels as well. Okay, they have their own spirit guides. Okay, and so what it is, I'm expressing that because Spirit is saying that just as well as that they have to receive karma for what you have experienced, collective. But because not everyone has children on here, if you have children and your child has experienced some kind of neglect, disrespect, injustice, or wrongdoing, while they were with you, because what you go through, your child goes through it. If you are a parent, if you're homeless and the child is homeless, you're going through something together. If mom or dad is not in the best healthy mental state, then the children feel that, they feel the energy in the household. They feel the energy in the environment. They feel the energy in your communication. So whatever you go through, your child go through as well. So I'm picking up on justice and retribution, being served twice. Okay, for the wrongdoing, the injustice that you have endured in your life. This could be from family, okay? People who were supposed to respect you, people who were supposed to fight for you, and defend you. This could also be regarding a parental figure, a mother or father, or maybe a guardian, okay? Maybe someone had custody of you and they're not your biological parent, and maybe they mistreated you. They were supposed to stand up for you and fight you, but instead they chose to go against you. Maybe they were more likely to support and help others and pin roses on other people. Maybe this was done intentionally. They would place other people on a pedestal and maybe ignore or neglect to even notice, your needs or the fact that you needed support, that you needed someone to protect you, even as a small child, okay? I'm picking up on an energy that has been very mistreated in a lot of ways throughout your life, from your childhood, even as a teenager, as you started to develop and come into yourself. Maybe there was someone who body shamed you, maybe wanted to give you some kind of negative impression and left a negative imprint on your spirit, on your soul regarding your vanity. And maybe this caused you to have low self-esteem. Maybe this is something that you carry with you to this day, okay? But the person and the people who are responsible for this, all that they have projected onto you, they are now receiving the same energy. Someone is body shaming them. If they ignored you and never supported you, well, whoever they are with, whether this is a relationship or friends or family, they are not being supported. They are not being acknowledged. They are being disregarded. And it's coming twice as hard, okay? And so there's a major shift that is happening. We are constantly going through elevations and shifts here on planet Earth. But this shift that is present right now, there's a lot of justice and vindication taking place collective, even in social media. We all know and we are seeing it each and every day. And as we go forward, it is increasing, okay? The next card we have here is the Eight of Wands. This represents news that you can use, news coming in fast and strong. You may hear some information about someone receiving their karma. Not that you're happy to see anyone go through any suffering, but Spirit is saying that they want you to witness. They want you to be aware that all that you have been through have not gone unnoticed. Not to tease anyone, not to say, ha ha, look at me now, but you deserve that I'm hearing you've been through so much pain and so much betrayal from family, from friends, maybe relationships as well, that you deserve to witness and be aware of the suffering and the karma that these enemies are receiving at this time, even if they are your parental figures. I'm picking up on someone whose mother or father or maybe both also disregarded them, even as a child, protecting them, helping them when they were in, maybe experiencing economic hardships. I'm picking up on someone who was maybe homeless at one time or another. Okay, I'm also picking up on someone who was in a relationship where they were being mistreated. Someone was abusive, handsy. I like to say handsy with them, putting their hands on them. And maybe your family condoned this behavior. That is diabolical. Your family condoned this person that you were in a relationship to mistreat you. They supported it and they condoned it, okay? I'm even picking up on maybe family members, maybe relatives, and even your cousins or friends maybe try to, I don't know, sleep with this person, be a sneaky link with this person, and they knew that this person was unhealthy. They knew that this person was, domestic violence, was being abusive towards you, but they condoned his behavior. And when you reached out for help, you were laughed at. I'm also picking up on someone who tried to leave a separation and maybe family and friends gave up your location. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. This karma that they are receiving is changing your world, collective. It's changing your world. They will be experiencing lots of loss while you are experiencing lots of gains and blessings. But even if you're not in the 3D, in the physical, witnessing someone going through their karma, your spirit team is saying they're going to show you even through your dream state while you're astral traveling. So you may dream about these karmics that you no longer have nothing to do with. These are people who you don't have communication with. And they are fully aware of why you don't deal with them. But you may receive a view while you're astral traveling, while you're dreaming about these people and what they are experiencing. So if you've been having dreams about people you don't deal with for one reason or another, and that they're going through hardships, that's what it is. Your spirit team, the Most High wants you to see and witness this. This is something also pertaining to you becoming more spiritually inclined. And also pertaining to you acknowledging, I'm getting a whole lot here, that you are intuitive and that you are empathic. You have lots of gifts, more than one. And so, as I said earlier, this is not to say, ha ha, look at me now, but you deserve, they keep saying you deserve to see it and know it. You've been through so much. And these people thought that the tables would never turn, which is foolish of them because we're always in evolution. Metamorphoses are always taking place. Okay. All right. And so these people thought that things would never shift. So they don't know how to deal and how to cope. A collective, don't be surprised if you get someone trying to come and attach themselves to you. They may try to reach out to you. They may pull up to your home uninvited. Spirit is saying, keep the door closed. They have nothing new to say and you owe them nothing. They may come to you with a sad sob story. They may have all kind of excuses. Someone may reach out to you through an email, a text message, but Spirit wants you to move forward and not deal with these people. They want you to prepare to receive your blessings, your favor, and your opportunity. They want you to remain on your throne and sit in abundance and sit in your peace and your quiet because you deserve it. They're saying you deserve the peace, you deserve the stillness and the quietness. Mhm. But they will make you privy, even though you don't want to see the karma that they are experiencing. You need not to be confused, okay? But this is also their energy as well, okay? They could be feeling very confused. They could be going through a financial lack, okay? There could be people going through separations, divorces, losing their jobs, losing their home, all kind of things going on. While you, collective, you're moving on to calmer waters. You're moving on to stability. So your world is changing with the world card here, but you're moving forward to stability and happiness, okay? It's been a long time, and this is a moment in your life that you thought would never come. And when you reflect on all that you have been through, you may say to yourself quite often, my, I've been through a lot. And maybe so much time has passed, you have really assumed and thought that it would never change. You thought this was the end all be all. But no, we are in the energy still of justice and vindication, and we're seeing people receive their vindication worldwide. And so I'm just going to say congratulations. Stay focused on yourself. This is part of your mission, evidently. There are no mistakes. There are no coincidences, just confirmation. This reading is confirmation. Do not have survivor's remorse. Okay, collective. That's for somebody. Spirit is saying this is supposed to occur. It's written in the stars. The moment that you chose to walk away from what no longer serves you, it pushed play. I'm here. It pushed the play button. Okay, it kicked your gears into shift. It shifted the gears, something like that. Okay, and so, because you chose to walk forward and turn your back, things are progressing for you. They want you to enjoy this life, enjoy this path, and walk in confidence. Remain grateful and thankful, but let no one pull you off your square. Let no one tell you that you're not entitled to this happiness and peace, because I'm picking up that it doesn't matter who you are or what your tax bracket is. And when I speak of peace, collective, Spirit is saying confirmation that you are being prepared to receive and experience a peace, a peace that just can't be understood. But you deserve it. And it doesn't matter where you work at. Okay. You don't have to have a six-figure salary to have peace in your life. You don't have to have a lot of material things to have peace in your life. Happiness is on the inside, and it's a choice each and every day. But you are being given the gift of peace, and know that you and your family will always be taken care of. Okay. And the next card that we have here, we have Mercedion's Mountain Blessings. Mercedion's Mountain Blessings, okay? The Cobra Goddess grants protection and prosperity in the mountains, okay? The Cobra God grants protection and prosperity. And I just said you are protected and you are being granted peace, okay? Peace in your finances, peace in your love life, peace in your health, peace with the relationships with your children, if you have any, protection and prosperity, okay? And it goes deep. It says protection and prosperity in the mountains. It goes deep, okay? This is from source. This is from the universe. It is your turn. It is your turn to receive. It is your turn to be happy. So do not allow, when these people reach out to you, and Spirit is saying they will try constantly. They may even try to send other people, other relatives, maybe your nieces, your nephews, people who they think you will be sentimental to. If you have chosen to not deal with the whole tree of your family, this is for someone. Because when you choose to move forward from toxic people, you can't break off a branch and say, I'm not going to deal with this one and I'll keep the rest. Because what will happen is the one that you choose to deal with, they will take what you're doing, your conversations, and they'll carry that bone back and forth, and it'll still generate some kind of chaotic energy. So sometimes, this is for somebody, you have to cut everybody off that is connected to that source. of toxicity, to that source of neglect, to that source of that person that mistreated you, to that source of that parental figure who was not a parent, because there are times in families where the parent ain't parenting, the mother ain't mothering, the father ain't fathering, the sister ain't sistering, the cousin ain't cousining, the uncle ain't uncle, and the auntie ain't auntie, family ain't family like. And there are some people, not all people, because everybody's family is different, where you have to cut them all loose, and it's for your highest good. And Spirit is saying, if this is you that I'm talking to, do not think or assume, do not be tricked. Do not let anyone come thumping any Bible verse in your face, trying to fearmonger you, making you feel or think you're going to be loved or liked, any disliked or not loved, any less because of your choices. God wants you to be happy. Your ancestors want you to be happy. They want you to have peace. You have suffered enough. There is nowhere where it is written where it is saying, thou shalt continue to be around chaos. There is nowhere where it's written where it says, thou shalt continue to sacrifice themselves and give up everything. Collective, you matter. You matter. You are important, and you do have purpose, even if you don't know what your purpose is. Everyone has value, no matter what people think about you and no matter what you have experienced. Trust and know that you have purpose and you have value, and let no one take that from you. And if anyone is spewing any negativity in your ear, well, that's just a spiritual notification. This is one more person that we need to let go. This concludes the read. I trust and hope that it assists you. May it create a spark in you and you find a light and pivot in your own direction that is for your highest good. Ashe.